Hey, hold up. I'm turning on my heating pad so my knee fixes itself. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today, I'm just gonna start us off pretty quick. We are talking about how my football career never even got a chance to start. I trained so hard. I would not have the physique I have today if I didn't play football. I trained my ass off and it really just never ended up working out. So that's the story time for today. Just so you guys know, I've been putting timestamps in the video. So if you actually just click on the video, you'll see all the timestamps of where these stories will start and everything. So if you just want to skip past, because I'm going to talk real quick straight to the first story, just click to that timestamp. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support on the Chargers video. I didn't think it was going to do that good, but it did end up doing that good. I ended up getting a lot of smack talk by all these Raiders fans, which I have nothing wrong with. I'm not personally the type of guy to go to a YouTube channel and talk smack. It's usually like GGs, even if it is a blowout. But there was a couple of you guys that like really, I could tell, took their time to type out just like little gremlins. Like, guys, I want you to know, the whole point of that video was for you to come to my channel and comment, so it boosts me up the algorithm. I win! This was my perfect victory! Okay, that's all I got. But anyways, thanks for all the support from all you guys, even the guys who did leave pretty donkey comments. I even appreciate you guys because, believe it or not, all you did was boost me up the algorithm, so thanks. Let's just get straight into story number one. This is freshman year. I live out in a little town called Silver Lakes that is literally in the middle of nowhere, just middle of the desert. There's like nothing for miles. And the football team out there was really small. It was only an 8-man team, and there wasn't even a junior varsity and varsity team. It was just varsity. The freshmen are getting lit up by seniors. Little context. So freshman year, I'm training so hard. I'm really working out. I'm really trying to build my physique because I was always a really scrawny kid. I've never been able to really bulk very much. I'm sitting here working out every day, going to the gym, really trying to push my limits so I can get there and get a starting position at some point. I wasn't really hoping on it my freshman year just because I was a lot smaller than all of the other kids on the team, even the freshmen. So I never really expected to get that starting position freshman year, but I was still working towards it because you never know. Most of freshman season goes by. I'm really just on the bench the whole time, which really sucks. I didn't want to be a bench warmer, but you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you can't throw a freshman against a 300-pound senior and expect him to do well. He's gonna get smoked. Pretty late into the year, we're doing this practice drill where basically the running back is running a wheel route. If you don't know what a wheel route is, I'll throw up like a little playbook thing real quick. Basically, the whole drill was really for the corner just to learn how to play contain against the quarterback, but also to play contain against the running back too. I line up against this corner, and I'm sitting here waiting, and all of a sudden, I hear the quarterback hike the ball, so I start my wheel route. I'm running out, and then I start the straight shot up the field. I get about probably like 10 yards and the quarterback decides it's a good time to throw it. I was like, cool. He leads me super far. So I'm reaching out way far for this ball. And I feel it hit my fingertips and I managed to start bringing it in. And as I start to bring it in, I feel the heaviest hit I've ever been hit. There was this senior on my team who was about a little bit taller than me, honestly, so it was actually a decent matchup, but this kid was built. His muscles were dense, bro. That's all I gotta say. This fool was a built ass fool. He just lights me up. I feel his helmet hit me in the ribs and I just get smoked back. Still caught the ball though, so, you know, still caught it. Ended up getting up and I was just like, oh, good hit, bro, good hit. That was a fire hit. And I'm in so much pain right now. I was just like, I'm fine, it's chill, it's just a hit, it's gonna hurt for a minute. I'm chilling after this. I run a couple more routes and then I'm like, hey coach, I gotta go to the sideline for a minute. I'm really hurting. And he's like, all right, cool, Logan, come over here. So I end up sitting on the sideline for the rest of practice. And the next day comes up and I practice again that day. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm okay enough to go run practice. So I decided to go run practice again. Everything was pretty chill. It was a really chill practice. So nothing like really crazy happened. The day after, so the second practice after I took this hit, I'm lining up against my homie, Sydney. Yo, Sydney, shout out. I miss you, big dog. This kid played ball. He was a down football player. Whether it was his teammates, whether it was the other team, this kid was going all out no matter what. Which, I mean, I got respect for. He was trying to get that starting position, so kudos. But you ain't gotta light me up like this, bro. So this fool lines up against me and we're doing basic like an Oklahoma drill. If you don't know what that is too, I'll throw up like a little clip of like some dudes on the beach doing it. Player with the ball and then a defensive player. You guys just run full speed straight at each other. And the running back in that situation, tries to truck the defensive player and get past, and the defensive player just tries to light up the running back. That's all it is. I'm the running back in this situation. So I get the ball. I hear the coach say start. So I just start running as fast as I can. And I end up trucking him pretty good, but he got a good hold on my pads. So as I was taking him down, he ended up taking me down with him. But since I was holding onto the ball so tight, I couldn't protect my head. So I went head first straight into the grass, came up with the fattest patch of grass in my head. And I just remember, I don't know why it was that hit that like messed me back up, but I got up and I just looked at my coach and he was like, Logan, are you crying? And I like wiped my eyes and I was crying. I hadn't even realized it. And he was like, dude, you gotta go chill out, bro. And I was like, no, I'm good. He's like, nah, you're gonna go chill out for the rest of practice. So I was like, all right. Thankfully, the next day coming up was actually Thanksgiving break. So I didn't have school. We still had practice, but I told the coaches, I was like, dude, I don't know. There's something really wrong where I got hit that first day. I can't practice today. They're like, okay, cool. Go get it checked out. Come back. I was like, sweet. I end up going to the hospital and getting I want to say x-ray, but it doesn't sound like it. Maybe it was like an ultrasound actually, because an x-ray doesn't usually do internals. Maybe it was an x-ray. I'm not sure, honestly. I couldn't tell you. Basically, what had happened was when I went and reached out for that ball, I lifted up my ribs enough to expose my liver. And when I caught the ball and brought it in and got hit, his face mask went under my ribs and ended up slicing, basically open my liver. So I was internally bleeding for 3 days going to football practice. Didn't realize that. Definitely could have like died. I was really surprised I didn't end up getting like jaundice. So, which I already had once when I was born. Different story. So I ended up slicing my liver. I'm toast, dude. I can't even move. Yeah, that's basically it. That's how my freshman year of football came to an end. I ended up getting my shit rocked by a senior as a freshman and cutting my liver open. It wasn't like super wide open, like don't think it was like a giant gash, because it wasn't. It was more like a shit ton of lacerations. So pretty, not too deep of cuts, just a bunch of them on my liver everywhere. So I was bleeding internally. So that's how freshman year football ended for me. All right, so that's how part one's gonna end. I wasn't gonna throw in part two too, because there is a whole nother part to it where it's my sophomore year and how I literally got so robbed, it's ridiculous. But knowing how viewer retention is, I usually only have people watching the video for about 5 to 7 minutes. So instead of making it one whole 20-minute video, I'm just going to make it 2 parts, because I know that I'm going to sit here and work for another, I think I've been working for 3 hours editing so far, that first part. So there's really no point in me going and editing all this right now. I will if you guys want to see it, but unless you guys want to see it, I just don't think it's worth my time to push through and spend another 3 hours on this video so no one even watches all the way to the end. So let me know if you guys want to see a part 2. Second part's really good too. It's like a really sad Adam Sandler movie where, like, imagine if Lil Dicky just never had anything ever go his way ever and just got hurt again. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and right by the subscribe button there's a little bell. Make sure you hit that bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Once again, thank you guys for all the support on the last couple, and I will see you guys in the next one. No feeling, gotcha. You can't even hide it. Acting so intoxicated.